Hey guys, we're heading down the Jesus Trail. Started here at Chorazin, one of the cursed cities, and we will be hiking all the way down to Capernaum, so Jesus' hometown. So here we go. Beautiful day. Off we go. We have no idea where we're going. Just following the trail. Let's take a look. Chorazin Capernaum Trail. So we need to follow the blue. Can you take a picture of that?
Mm-hmm.
That's where we'll be headed. Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking at the ancient burial. There's a lookout. There's an ancient burial before the lookout. So next time we see seating.
See what?
Seating, a bench.
Okay.
Be close to the
Did it say how many miles it was?
No.
Oh, let's press trail that way. Blue trail this way.
This trail is about 4 kilometers long.
Huh? 4 kilometers? That's what we walked yesterday.
Moderate difficulty.
Going downhill, hopefully it's moderate. Let's go, Peter. Keep up. So Tracy and I were hiking along the Jesus Trail from Chorazin all the way to Capernaum. This would be a trail that the disciples would have walked. I don't know how often, but they would have walked it multiple times, I would imagine. Just the neighboring city, actually one of the first cities. They said that Jesus performed many miracles there in Chorazin, and they still didn't believe, so that's why it was one of the first cities. So we're ready for an adventure. Looks like a pretty nice trail, so we'll see.
Did you show the trail?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get this down. What a view. This is a field tower. Yeah. I don't know where the tin is. Look at that view, is all I care about. Gee. You're better than that. Let's see what that is.
I think this is the overlook that I mentioned.
Yeah. It's the Polly Grimes.
A great thing to do like the day after we arrive for groups that are really agile because they're tired. It keeps them physically going and it's gorgeous. Where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know if that keeps going. It's just a
Yeah.
spot.
Spot. I think the arrows point. We're following blue. So.
But that's a spot where if there was a tree there, Jesus might have stopped there to rest. Take a little nap, get some reprieve from the sun.
I think it's, you can go a variety of ways. You can see on the rocks. Comes back around the same way. Look how rich the dirt is.
It is very fertile.
think I see a fence up there. We're gonna go down here. See the fence over there? Yeah, this is it down here. So much for salt. Wow. Sure these stairs were here. Thank you for those who put them there.
What?
So thank you to who put them there.
Yeah.
It's all the way down into the valley, it looks like.
You ever wonder, like, when did Jesus realize, when he was a human, that he was God? Like, did he know as a baby?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did he realize, or was it like when he was a little bit older? And he was always God, but like, did he? I mean, how do you know you're God when you're a baby?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if you're God.
Well, if you're God, you know. Okay. Okay.
You want to play some music?
Yeah.
We definitely need to. My boots are getting heavy. Of course, we're coming the day after it rained. And
have you ever met those that keep moving when it's hopeless seems like they figured out what the risk is, yeah. The second you realize what you have inside, it's only just a matter of time till you sleep. So back from where you glide, smoking just one new day. You don't have to know how to. Ever since we've got you there, till your whole side turn and smile, like you just got away with something wild. You just got away with something. Ever since we've got you. So when you're standing in the rain again, you might as well be dancing. Why? 'Cause the rainbow's gone, I can change how this is. So next time when you feel blue, don't let that smile leave you. Why? 'Cause you have every reason just to stay. So back row where you fly, smoking just one new day. You don't have to know how to. Ever since we've got you there, till your whole side turn and smile, like you just got away with something wild. You just got away with something. Ever since we've got you. Ever since we've got you.
oh,
Praise got you. Got away with something bubbling inside of you, spilling over 'cause your life is full. How incredible, undeniable, monumental like the Eiffel, uncontrollable, let the joy flow through. Giddy over pity, pretty please, let me see your hands in the air with you out your seats, warm it up, let go, shout it out, celebrate. When you can't articulate, just say amazing grace. The second you realize what you have inside, it's only just a matter of time. It's only just a matter of time. So back from where you fly, smoking just one new day. You don't have to know how to. Ever since we've got you there, till your whole side turn and smile, like you just got away with something wild. You just got away with something. Ever since we've got you.
again?
No, it's not. Sorry.
I know it's your favorite song, but you know, I think about the conversations as the disciples walked with Jesus. You know, I think it's, important to think about the lessons they learned on the trails, because I'm sure that, the Gospels and all that portray what they learned. Because I'm sure the lessons would have been repetitive, and they would have probably took them to heart, part of the oral tradition, till they could write it down. But if you know anything about the Talmudim, which means disciples, it means that I want to be just like the rabbi. I want to have the dust from his sandals on me. I want to follow that close to him, that I become him. And, if it's me, when I'm on these tours, people give me a hard time because I'm the closest to the tour guide. Because I would love to be a tour guide one day. That would be awesome, So, yeah, I want to hear everything they have to say. I want to learn everything that they know. And hopefully enough trips that I take, the more knowledge I can get, and the more I can do this. Who knows? So, anyway, I just think it's something cool to think about when you're walking on the Jesus Trail is, do I really want to be just like Jesus? Can I really call myself a disciple if I'm not willing to give up everything like the disciples did? All my pride, all the things that keep me, all my idols, the things that I hold above God. Am I willing to turn that over to him and make him Lord of my life? Sitting under a little shade tree here. Pretty cool, relaxing, but thinking about Jesus and the disciples, I'm sure they took a little break as they were walking. Well, maybe not. They were in better shape than what I am, so. But this is pretty serene right here. Nobody else on this trail. Actually, there was nobody else in Chorazin. Not a soul. A couple buses at Capernaum when we dropped the car off. But other than that, we've come a long way to enter back into civilization. The turnstile. I was just joking with Tracy, but, I was thinking, what if we come back, you'd see the mile markers over there. Not the mile markers, but the trail markers. What if we came and changed them all? And I go, wouldn't that just be like Satan, trying to divert us in a different direction than what God's purpose is? I know that's a far-fetched, but that is what he tries to do. Is this the right way? Are you going the right way? Makes you second guess everything in your life, but keep following the trail markers the Bible's laid out for us, and you'll reach. All right, just making it back. As you can see over there, Capernaum. We're close. What'd you think of the walk, Tracy?
Loved it.
What?
I said 2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
All right.